Hi, it is July 3rd, 4th of July weekend, 2021. Welcome to this video. This is just a short intro. We're getting ready. I'm ready. I'm dressed. Opted not to do makeup. Usually I do, but I decided not to tonight. We are headed to Firehouse Subs, where they will have a car show and a dance, but it's going to be a DJ tonight rather than a band. And then my ex-husband's taking care of the elderly person he takes care of, Ralph. And after Firehouse, we're probably going to get something to eat there. And after Firehouse, we will probably head to one of the elderly Ralph's favorite venues. And hopefully the band is a little bit, they're a great band. They were always a great band, but they're not as good as they used to be. New bass player, pretty much knew everyone. I hope that they do a better job tonight than they did 2 or 3 weeks ago when I saw them. Didn't do a great job. Anyway, we're headed to it's a biker bar. And usually they do a pretty good job, especially on bike night. But anyway, don't know. I won't know till we get there. I am pretty much ready, except for doing makeup. Didn't do that, but I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to go collect Ralph. And, well, my ex-husband always drives his car because he likes to go in his car. And I'll drive my own car. Anyway, and then we're going to head over to Firehouse Subs, dancing. Hopefully it's a DJ, so I don't know. I don't know how that's going to be. But anyways, this is, like I said, I just wanted to do a real quick intro because since it's a DJ, I'll probably do some video out there tonight, I hope. Anyway, that said, I'm going to do my expenses now, and I'll be back with you guys a little bit later. Hi, I'm home now. We went to Firehouse Subs, like I said earlier in the video. We didn't really enjoy it that much. It was just a DJ. It was okay. We danced a few songs, but not that much. We looked at the old cars, and then we took off and we went to another venue that a brewery that we've been to a few times. A blues band was playing. I had looked earlier online and decided, maybe that would be an option. So that's what we did. We went to the brewery and we listened to a blues band. We got there probably about 7:30. So they started at 7 and they went from 7 to 10, and we got there about 7:30. We danced some. Didn't dance as much as I usually do because I don't like blues quite as much. But regardless, I still danced, and with my back, now that since I've had the accident, I don't do as much. I don't dance as much. But when I do, I don't dance as hard because I do have ankle issues. I have a knee issue. I definitely have neck and back issues. So I don't dance as hard. I just do what I can. Just like with the hiking, I do what I can and keep going. Anyway, so I dance and, but I move my body, I move my body, I move my arms. My arms are sore because I did my resistance band exercises yesterday. So today my arms are kind of sore. So that kind of means that tomorrow I'll need to do a little bit more. Today's July 3rd. Tomorrow is July 4th. It will be kind of a busy day. We're not overly busy, but a little busy. We're going to go to, I guess, downtown tomorrow night, listen to a band for a couple of hours, and then we'll do the fireworks. And then Jeff bought my ex-husband bought a bunch of fireworks down at a store, in South Carolina, and he's going to probably set those off, light those up tomorrow night. Let's see. Before we went dancing tonight at Firehouse Subs and the car show, we ate at a Mexican restaurant. Very good. It was very good. I got tilapia, and it was like a tostada, put the tilapia and the vegetables on a tostada. It was really good. But I realized by the time we left Firehouse Subs, I was like, oh no, this is not going to work.
there's no way that I'm going to eat, because the food was in the hot car, and I said, no, there's no way. I'm not. Unfortunately, we didn't go straight home and bring it to the refrigerator, so I said, there's no way I'm not going to eat that food. I will just, I'll just have to feed it to the dog next door. We also have a resident squirrel that comes around and eats. We have birds. We have a possum. There's just a possum that comes around the house. So I decided, that's one of those animals will eat it. Probably the dog, but if the dog doesn't eat it, then something else, because I'm not going to eat it. It was fish, and it was sitting there since about 6 o'clock, and it's 11 now, 5 hours in the car. There's no way. I did bring home, though, some bean dip, and the bean dip will be fine. Bean dip and some chips. Those will be fine, and some salsa and chips. A bean dip, salsa, and some chips. Those will be fine. So I will eat those. Anyway, probably tomorrow or another day. But tonight, I'm wrapping this video up. I'm just doing a little short video for today. This is July 4th weekend. I was going to do a video of the band, but I didn't, and I kept thinking about it, but I never went to the car, and we had to park the car kind of a long ways from the venue because it was packed. It was a blues band, and it was just absolutely packed. And of course we were talking to a couple of friends, so I didn't really want to go to the car, so I just never walked back to the car. Didn't get my phone, and I didn't bring my phone with me, of course. Anyway, so that's pretty much not a lot going on today. This is just going to be a small short video. Anyway, like I said, this is going to be a short video, and my back is hurting today. I danced. I didn't dance a lot. I certainly didn't dance every song, but I did dance. And of course, which is good for me. I got some exercise. I did my resistance band exercises yesterday, so my arms are sore. Anyway, we went, like I said, we left the house. My ex-husband found out that he did not have to take care of the elderly gentleman he's been taking care of today, so he didn't have to work. So we left. We went to a Mexican restaurant. I got the food. It was a tilapia with vegetables on tostada, really good. But like I said, it was sitting in the car for 5 hours, so I'm not going to eat that. I'll just put it out for the dog next door, or squirrel, or whatever wants to eat it. Let's see. Then we of course went to Firehouse Subs. They have a band. Well, the night wasn't a band. It was just a DJ. And they had a car show, and we stayed for a little bit, and then we left, and we went to the brewery. The band there's a blues band. Really good. They're a good band. Anyway, I danced some, but not the whole time, of course, which is probably a good thing. We hung out with our friends. We talked while I was there. One of the women that I had so many issues with months back, the one that deleted me on Facebook and was talking about, the one I said was, I'm not sure. I called her, I said she was racist. I don't know. She may be, and she probably is, but I don't know. But anyway, she was polite. She walked up to me. She asked me, if I was doing, how everything was. She hadn't seen me. And I just said, I didn't tell her anything about the accident or the fact that I was rear-ended by a semi. None of that. I didn't talk about any of that. I just told her we just haven't been going out, and that's it. That's all I said. And she smiled, and she was polite. I was polite. And I'm glad that it's, we're not like, she's not nasty. We're not nasty to each other. I'm glad about that. She's not my friend. She never will be. And I recognize that. But I'm glad that she was nice. I'm glad she was civil. That was definitely an upshoot or an up point in the night. Definitely a plus in the night. Definitely a plus for tonight. Anyway, and that's about it. I danced. My ex-husband and I danced some. By the end of the night, though, he was not feeling too good. He's had a toothache for days. We hung out with our friends, and then that's it. I came home. I'm in the house now. I'm about to change clothes, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, this is going to be a little short video. This is July 4th weekend. I will probably come back tomorrow and maybe do a little bit of a video. I know yesterday was not great for me. I know I didn't sleep. I went to bed really late last night. There's a TV show I've been watching, The Wilds, really like that, but I didn't go to bed until late. I got kind of upset yesterday because my ex-husband and I, we kind of got into it again, which is kind of par for the course. We, sharing a house with someone, it can be stressful. So, anyway, my back's hurting. That's kind of why I'm breathing, because my back's hurting, my left side especially. Anyway, like I said, short video. I came home. I'm definitely not going to eat that food. The bean dip and the salsa and the chips, those will be fine, but I'm not eating them tonight. I'm just going to make myself a tuna fish sandwich, and that's probably it. Just tuna fish. Probably tuna fish is all I'm going to do. Just tuna fish and eat a few chips. That's probably all I'm going to do. I was going to eat salad, but probably just tuna and some chips. And that's pretty much it for tonight. So it's just going to be a short video. I'm going to wrap it up because I need to change clothes. I need to eat, and he said, my ex-husband Jeff said he was going to turn it to a movie, and I'm going to watch a movie, and that's going to be it. And then tomorrow will be pretty much, I'm doing a lot of stuff around here, putting my clothes away, trying to get some stuff done. So I'm doing that. Anyway, so I guess this is it. Until next time. I did do a little short, what I call Twitter or daily vlog added to that. So anyway, I need to get undressed and go get something to eat. Like I said, tuna, chips probably. Anyway, hope everyone has a good night. God bless. Oh yeah, and like I said, I got to go eat, so I'm going to wrap this up. Tomorrow's going to be, I want to say a busy day, but not a real busy day. I also want to, the next video, now this is the July 4th video. The next video, I'm not sure what my next video is going to be. I know it won't be the daily vlog video, but I may do, the next video may be on my cars. I've owned 5 cars in the last, or I've went through 5 cars in the last year. So the upcoming videos are going to be like part 2 or part 3 of I've owned 5 cars. Went through 5 cars this year, and also the Death Valley, California video, the memory lane, Death Valley, California video. That's another one. Also another video dump of old cars. That's another one, and probably a little bit more on some old houses. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. Anyway, I'm gonna say good night now. I need to go get myself something to eat, probably eat a tuna fish, some chips, whatever. I'm repeating myself, I know. And I also wanted to say that I have a lot of problems with anxiety, and sometimes I repeat myself, and I apologize for that. Every time, for some reason, I love going dancing. It's so much fun, but I always have this element of anxiety, and I don't know why. And I've talked about this in previous videos, the stress, the anxiety, the OCD. I always have that. Anyway, that said, I hope everyone has a good week, a good night, and most of all, this will probably be posted late, but I may post it tomorrow. Anyway, I don't know yet. Most of all, happy 4th of July, 2021. Good night. I'll see you guys later in the next video. So, happy 4th of July. God bless. Peace.